Hello again everybody, I'm CS3 and welcome back to another Minecraft redstone tutorial. A while back I made a showcase video on this thing, which is a hidden enchanting room stairs exit thing, and I think it's pretty cool. So this is the redstone. It is 7 long, 5 wide, and I thought it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks tall, but as someone pointed out, while it's operating, this piston is extended, making it 10 high instead of 9, and so it was quite a bit bigger than I thought it was. And so I wanted to fix that, as well as I thought it could be made more compact in general on the side, and so I made this one over here, which is 6 long instead of 7, and it is actually 9 high. Now the downside is that it's quite a bit slower, because this top part here is basically an inverted it's basically the inversion of this bottom part, making it falling edge instead of rising edge, and so it's a bit slower. I don't know if that made sense, but hopefully it did. And so, since this one is lower, but a lot more compact, I will show you how to build that one, and then make it faster, which will make it 7 long, but it will keep it 9 high. You don't have to add this back in order to make it faster. Okay, so let's build it. First, let's set it to daytime, like so. And the first thing I'm gonna do is build the little enchanting room thing and place the pistons. So I'll do something like that, and then your enchanting table will go in the middle, like that. Now your pistons for this side, which basically extends out the stair, go like this. You have a sticky piston there, which will just push out this bottom enchanting this bottom bookshelf. Then a double extender, which is conditional, that will swap between the staircase and a bookshelf. And when it has the bookshelf, it will single extend it out here, and when it has the stair, it will double extend it out here. And then we need the top block swapper, which is just a normal block swapper. And so then we put in the normal pistons for the block swappers, like that. And then we can put in the stair right there, and then the bookshelf on the left, then the stair there, and the bookshelf on the right. That's very important. Then we can do the top pistons. So we'll do something like this. So that will retract this one up one step, and then this double extender will retract this one up 2 blocks. So we will get an exit like that, and so we can walk up the stairs like so. Then I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in a little bit. So I'm going to put some more stairs on top of there, then some stairs and a stair on top of that, and then a normal wooden block, and then with blocks like that, and like this, just to cover up the exit or the staircase. And then we can extend it out like so. And then the final pistons are the one for making it seamless. So we can just go out to one step there, put in 2 sticky pistons that are going to push these 2 blocks in to here, which will hide the back, or which will hide the double extender from the back. So let's go ahead and do the redstone. So the first thing I'll do is the red circuits. I actually color coded it. So that is the bottom 2 blocks. It's the conditional block swapper and this bottom piston. So you are going to add a 4-tick delay repeater, which will get power from this block with redstone on top. And then you're going to put 2 blocks like this, with redstone on top again. A 2-tick delay repeater going into a block. Then in front of this 4-tick delay repeater, put a block with redstone on top. So this is actually your entire double extender. As you can see, it's going to double extend and push this one out as well through a bud switch with this bookshelf. And if I unpower it, it's going to retract. So then we just need to add the block swapper. So you want to put a 4-tick delay repeater here, going into a 1-tick delay repeater, going to a block. And then from here, you want to add a 1-tick delay repeater, going to a block, a 2-tick delay repeater, going to a block there, torch on there, and then come here and put a torch on top of this block. And then we are going to do a small part of the green input circuits. Just a block there, with a torch on the side. And so now these 2 bottom things are extended, and if we get a button and press it here, it's going to swap it for the bookshelf and only single extend. And the reason it's only single extending is because the outer piston gets power through the bookshelf, but now the bookshelf is not there, and so it's not gonna extend. Okay, so when we continue, you have to make sure that it's extended, otherwise we're going to update pistons we don't want to update and it's going to break. So let's do the blue circuits, which is the top top block swapper. So that's really easy. We will need a half slab as well. So you want to come here, put redstone dust on top of this block, a torch on top of this bookshelf, blocks like this, a half slab, block like this, and a block like that, and put redstone on top of this, and a 2-tick delay repeater on this. In fact, I'm just going to remove this real quick and do the side first to make sure that the stair is in this position. So just put a block on top of this torch and a torch on top of that block, and then we can add this back. So now we have the staircase, and if we press this button here, it's going to turn into a bookshelf wall. And then if we press the button again, it's going to turn into the staircase. So now let's do the top part, the double extender and this piston here, which will retract the roof. But first I'm going to do the input circuit. So you put your button here, a torch on top of that bookshelf, a block on top of the torch, a torch on top of the block, and then put a block here, a half slab, and 2 blocks like that, and a block right there. You can just remove this button here, and put redstone on top of this, a repeater going to the block, which is going to power this redstone. So now, if we press this button, this part here is going to work, and then again we just have to do the top and back, which is the seamless stuff, which is very easy to do. But first, let's do this. So it's very easy. First thing we have to do is add a T flip-flop, because this part is button controlled, but the top is a double extender, which we want to be hooked up to a T flip-flop. So put blocks like that, and a block like so. Put a torch on this block, redstone on top of this, 3 pieces of redstone, and then 2 repeaters, both on 2 ticks. And these these repeaters are going to go into a block with a torch on the end. So this is basically a 1-tick monostable circuits. You have a torch being powered with 1 tick, and then the inversion powered with 4 ticks. So that's going to make a 1-tick pulse, which is going to be used for part of the double extender. Basically the last pulse, the last block retraction, and for the T flip-flop. So we put a piston there, with a block in front, which will be put out here when you press the button, and then retract it back. And a torch on this block, blocks like that, redstone down like so, then going up, side, and put redstone, and a 2-tick delay repeater, which is both going to power this top piston, and this one down here through a bud, which will be updated by the double extender. So let's press the button and see what happens. And as you can see, it works. So now the only thing we have to do is add the black circuits, which contains of one block and one piece of redstone, block here, and a piece of redstone. And that's basically it for making it seamless from the back as well. So now you can walk in like so, press the button, and it's going to close, and it's seamless from the inside. Okay, so now let's do this. Hopefully I remember how to do it without too many mistakes. So the first thing you want to do, which is a very small change, but it's very important, is to remove this half slab, the torch under it, and move the half slab one block over, and then put redstone on top again. And we can just knock all of this stuff out. We can leave the piston there, but remove all of the red and blue stuff, and the half slab, torch, and redstone, and just like that. Okay, so now let's see if we can make this a bit faster than it was. So coming from the green circuit, we want to extend out one block, a piece of redstone and a torch, and we can remove this torch. This is going to power down into the red circuits, which is going to look like this. And yeah, just like that. And let's just update this bottom piston. And then we need a 4-tick delay repeater down here again, just like with the old one, with a block in front and redstone on top. Then we are going to do this, put a 1-tick delay repeater going to a block, 2 blocks like that, redstone on top, and another 1-tick delay repeater. Then we can come down here with a 4-tick delay repeater going into a block with a torch on top, on the side, and a block on top of that. Then we want to come to this side, do a block, come down like so, and then put a 3-tick delay repeater and a 2-tick delay repeater going into another formation like this. So that should be your bottom part again. Now let's just add a top block swapper. So the way we're going to do that is by putting a torch on here, and that's why you needed to move the half slab over, and then put a torch on this, put a block right there, a half slab to let the power go down, and then block right there, block like so, and blocks like that. And then you want to make sure to block this off, because you're going to put redstone there and you don't want that to connect with redstone. Then let's do a 3-tick delay repeater, redstone around like so, a 4-tick delay repeater, and another 4-tick delay repeater. So now let's check this out, see if it worked, which it did. So that's great. It looks a lot nicer, and it's not that much bigger. So yeah, there you have it. Thank you a lot for watching.